Hello everyone and welcome to MJ Central, and in today's video we're going to be talking about a very special day that happened recently. We're going to be talking about a day when I saw the Jacksons live. I'll be talking all about that day right now. That's right everybody, so on Friday, September 9th, there was a charity event called Strangers in the Night. It was the first time this happened in Toronto, and the main performers for the show was the Jacksons. Now I unfortunately could not go to the charity event. It was a lot of money to get in, but I did go of course to the show. This event was held at the Rebel Club, and the doors open at 8 o'clock, but I gotta be honest, I got there very early, because I wanted to make sure, it was general admission, there was no assigned seating for the show, so I wanted to make sure I would be there as early as I can, so I could get as, great as a look to the stage as I could. So I got there probably at about 4:30, 5 o'clock, and I just patiently waited outside. I held a spot in line. My family went to go have lunch, coincidentally, at the same place where the Jacksons had lunch just a couple hours before they went. So I waited in line, and after a couple hours, the line to get in was very long, but thankfully we were the first ones in line. Now, like I said, this was a charity event, and I also had hopes to be as close as I can to the stage. Now, little did I know that, of course, the people at the charity event would have first dibs to get as close to the stage as they can, but we still had amazing seats, and I'll tell you why. Well, not really seats because we were standing, but we had a really good place, and I'll tell you why. Now, for the charity event, they were on the floor, and they were able to go, of course, right up to the stage, but because we just had general admission tickets and we weren't part of the charity event, we just on like a little bit of a balcony, and I went right to the side. So let's just say the stage is right here, and I was literally right beside the stage, like maybe 10 feet away maybe from the Jacksons. I'm telling you, like, these were amazing I'm just gonna say seats because I don't know what else to say. So these were like absolutely amazing seats, and we were the first ones in line, like I said, so I just booked it right to the closest that I can. And stay tuned for tomorrow while I will have some pictures and videos of the day. So although I couldn't be on the floor right in front of the stage, I was still very close, and I was still extremely happy with how close we were. Now let's talk about the show. Now, they did have an opener, and that was a band called the Honeymoon Suite. I didn't really know too much of them. My dad knew them, and my dad is a quite fan of the band, so he knew pretty much all the songs they played. I don't know how many songs they played. They played for about maybe 45 minutes, but the last song I did know, and I didn't know that I would know any of the songs. I think it's called A New Girl Now, and I gotta say, even though that was the only song that I knew, they put on an amazing show, Honeymoon Suite. They sounded absolutely amazing live. Me and the lead singer kept looking at each other and pointing at each other, waving, making funny faces. And then, after the Honeymoon Suite finished their performance, there was about a 15-minute intermission just for them to set up for the Jacksons. Then, of course, they came on stage. Now, I don't want to spoil anything in case maybe one of you have an upcoming Jackson show to go to. I'm not going to spoil a lot. But it did start with a wonderful video showing the Jacksons through the years. Then, of course, you heard somebody say, "Can you feel it?" Then they walked on stage, and of course the first song was Can You Feel It? And because I was a little bit higher than I thought, but still amazing seats, like I could see them perfectly clear, like these were pretty much front row seats. It was absolutely amazing. I was hoping, if I would have been at the front of the stage, I could have, made eye contact with them, gave them a high five or something, and I didn't think that was going to happen. But of course, 30 seconds into the show, Jackie comes over to our section. Well, closer to our side of the stage, I should say. And I'm like, "Jackie." We look at each other. I point at him. He points at me. He smiles, and we just wave to each other. And that happened numerous times throughout the show, with me and Jackie, me and Marlon, and me and Tito. And it was amazing. And my mom, she was waving to Jackie. He waved back. She blew him a kiss. He blew her a kiss right back. It was absolutely amazing. So even though I couldn't have been right in front of the stage, I still had one-to-one interactions with all of the Jacksons. Jackie, Marlon, and Tito were, of course, the three who were performing. Jermaine can't perform with them right now because he does not have the vaccination, and Randy does not perform with the Jacksons anymore. So it was those three Jacksons, and they put on one amazing show. It was song after song, hit after hit. I have to be honest, I'm usually not like this. I was screaming, and I sang the whole show. My throat was so sore after the show, and because we were standing, my legs were so sore. I didn't even feel all of that throughout the show. My adrenaline was so high up there, but it was absolutely amazing. They put on such an amazing show, and they finished with Shake Your Body Down to the Ground, and then they left, and then they came back with you guys. They're like, do you guys want to hear one more song? And we went, yeah. And then they really ended the show with, of course, a wonderful Michael Jackson cover, Wanna Be Starting Something. It was absolutely amazing. I never thought I would be able to see the day where I see my idols perform live, but it finally happened, and it was just, you know, the night before I thought I was going to have a tough time sleeping, but I slept fine. It was the night of the show that I had, you know, trouble sleeping, because I remember I was just lying in bed and I was like, did that really just happen? Did I really just see the Jacksons? And yes, I did. It was absolutely amazing. I had such a wonderful time. And because I do like to collect memorabilia of Michael Jackson and the Jacksons and the Jackson 5, I was wondering if they would have a merch stand, if I would be able to buy anything. Short answer, no. But I did see 2 wonderful collector items I would have loved to have. Now, if you were able to go to the charity part, and there was also a dinner that came with it, there was also like a book, like a program of a menu, I think, and other stuff, you know, talking about stuff of the show, and I wanted that so bad. Then, the people who were in VIP or part of the show had like a pass of the Jacksons on it too, and I thought that would have been amazing, and I thought I wouldn't be able to get it. I wasn't part of the charity, I wasn't VIP, you know, part of the band, or a volunteer or whatever. I thought I couldn't get it. So then my mom goes to me, she goes, I'm going to go ask them if you can at least have the book, because they gave it to all the VIPs. So my mom goes over, and she goes, you know, my son is a big Jacksons fan. He likes to collect the memorabilia. I know we're not part of the charity, but I know we're not part of the VIP, but is there any way we could get the book? He winks at her and gives the book. And I was so happy to get this. You know, she got it for me. I hope you guys can see it well. I know it'll be a little bit backwards, unfortunately, but I was so happy to get this. It was amazing. Then all I said is, now I really wanted the pass. So after the show, there was a hot dog stand. I was quite hungry, so I got a hot dog. And I see people beside there with the VIP passes, the passes. And I said, well, I don't know if they're going to keep it. If they, you know, I know they just got it. I don't know what they're going to do. So I said to my dad, I said, should I go ask? And he goes, yeah, just ask them for it. What's the worst thing they're going to do? Say no? You know, you won't see them again. I said, yeah, that's true. So I go up to one of them. I said, hi. You know, I explained, you know, I'm a big Jacksons fan. I collect the memorabilia. Is there any way, if you're not using it, I don't want to just take it from you. If you won't need it anymore, may I have the pass? And this is what they said. They said yes. And I was able to get the pass as well. I hope you can see it. So even though I wasn't part of VIP and all that stuff, I was still able to get the 2 items. And I am just absolutely so happy. And so thankful that, you know, it just shows a little bit of kindness. You know, they might not really think that this will do much, giving me the book or the program or giving me the pass. They might not think too much of it. But it really made me so happy and just made the night, honestly, so much better. So yes, everybody, that is my experience. It was an amazing night. I gotta be honest, I'm sad that it's over, because I don't know if I'll ever be able to see them again. But just knowing the fact that I at least saw them once, it's truly amazing. They did sing some songs from Michael. They sang, you know, songs like, I don't want to spoil it too much, but they did sing Wanna Be Starting Something, some other songs of Michael. One of my favorite parts of the show was probably Can You Feel It, the opener. I love that song. Or when they did the Jackson 5 medley, you know, like, you know, example like Stop the Love You Save, and they go dun 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 dun. I've seen them do those dances for years and years, and to finally see it in person, them doing it themselves, was absolutely amazing. If you're going to Jackson's upcoming show or planning on going, let me just tell you, it's absolutely amazing. I can't even lie, it was truly the greatest night of my life. I love Michael. Michael's my idol. I'm just as big of a Jackson 5 and Jacksons fan as Michael. So I love all the brothers. I love the Jacksons. I love the Jackson 5. I hear them every day. They're my idols. You know, they're my idols. So to see them in person was absolutely amazing. And I'm speechless. I gotta be honest. I don't really know what to say. It was the greatest day of my life, honestly. And I'm glad that, you know, I'm able to share this experience with you. And I hope maybe you'll be like, oh, maybe I would like to go to a Jackson show. They sounded amazing live. And I'm not going to say this, you know, in a new day, but, you know, Jackie is 71 now, but he danced amazing, like he was still dancing in the 70s. They all sounded great. They all danced amazing. It just shows, they're really not letting the age slow them down, which is amazing. And I'm so grateful that I got the chance to see them and have one-to-one interactions with all three of them. It was truly, truly amazing. Alright, everybody, that's it for this video. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you won't miss out on any new videos. You can also follow MJ Central on TikTok at MJ Central 1958. Alright, everybody, that's it for this video. I'll see y'all later. Peace.